everyone, it's Christy Jacobs here with Milo the Magical Dog. Say hi, Milo. Hi, Milo. We're here to do your October 2015, I can't believe it's October, angel reading. And I hope everybody is doing well after the eclipse season of September has been completed. And Venus turning direct, which was great in September. In October, astrologically, things are going to calm down a little bit. We still have Mercury retrograde, I think, until the 9th. Don't quote me on that one. I can't remember if it's the 6th or the 9th. But other than that, it's kind of, the energy is a lot smoother in October. So we can all breathe a sigh of relief. I know I'm relieved. I'm sure most of you are too. So let's get started on your angel reading. As usual, I pull 4 cards. One already jumped out. One for each week of the month. And remember, the energy connects from week to week, so it may not necessarily be, from 1 week this energy begins and then ends next week. But it kind of tells a story for the entire month. Okay, so let's get started. I'm actually not going to put that first card in the weeks. This doesn't feel right. So, okay, first card, first week, second. That one wants to come out. And the final. Okay, I'm actually using the Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards this month. Wow, we have lots of water this month. Okay, so we start out the first week with the 9 of water. So this makes a lot of sense to me because we're still Mercury retrograde. And so this is all about like reevaluating your hopes, dreams, wishes, and they're saying actually, again, write them down again. We just came off of a full moon. Normally it's something that you do in a new moon, but they're stressing that there's a watery aspect. We are moving into Scorpio this month, which is a water sign, but they're really, like, manifestation at this time has heightened. And I think it has a lot to do with the energy downloads that we just went through, or energy upgrades, however you want to look at it, with the eclipse season. If you're familiar with that, there's a lot going on as far as like upgrading our consciousness. And so it's just really, really important to keep your thoughts positive. This is the wish card in the tarot deck. So make sure that you're focusing on only what you want and not what you don't want. So that's a really great first week of October. The second week of October, we have the Ace of Water, another cup water emotional card. So this is like the new love card. This is also, if you're already in a relationship, this could be, it moves to the next level. This is also new home. So those of you who've been thinking about moving, second week we're out of Mercury retrograde, so that'd be a good time. Also, intuition, very heightened. Again, with September being a lot of upgrades, people's sensitivities and intuitions are now off the charts. People who don't even know anything about the energy upgrades are probably starting to wonder what's going on with them because they're going to be more sensitive. Also, what I'm getting with this card is be aware because if you're watching this video, you're probably a sensitive person and you're probably aware of being on a spiritual path. The people who are not totally aware of it have a hard time dealing with these new sensitivities. I feel like it's the next wave of people who aren't totally awake yet. So it might seem like, we are moving into a more heart-centered space on the planet, but we might have more people just not understanding how to deal with these emotions. So they might come out more negative than positive at first. So people are just acclimating to the new energies. So just be aware of that. But those of you who are looking for new love, this is a really great card for that. This is definitely the card of someone new coming in, new romantic relationships, falling in love. So that's a great one. The next card is also a great card. This is the 6 of Water. This is a lot of people love this card in the tarot because it's very romantic. It's like happy family. being nostalgic and reminiscing about the past. It's just happy childhood. It's dealing with children. It's really a great positive card. So let's say the third week, moving into, like, we're still not Halloween yet. I was thinking like children with but again, all these cards are, they flow together, so they'll take them literally week by week. But because I'm getting like the fun family atmosphere of Halloween, kids going out trick-or-treating and everything. But this card also serves as there's one warning card in this. It's just, don't get too stuck in the past. Don't get too stuck in romanticizing the past. We're moving forward. We're moving forward. I know a lot of you are really happy about that. But don't get stuck into like, oh, it was so much better this time. And because the truth is, when you really get down to it, it may have been great, but a lot of times, when you have some distance, you forget the challenges that you've been through. So on that note, also, really congratulate yourself for getting through this summer. It was very, very emotionally challenging for a lot of you. I know my clients, I know myself. It was just challenging, emotionally challenging. So, you can look back on that and go, okay, I got through it, yippee, yippee. So now the rest of the year we can kind of relax. A lot of karma was cleared. A lot of relationship issue type things came up for us to heal and get past so that we can move forward. The final card of the month is the Justice card, which this is, I like that there's like the balance card. Now, the final week we will be in Scorpio. We're moving out of Libra. Libra's feels like it's like the balance sign. But this is really saying, like, what's jumping out is like, do what you know is right. I think some of you are going to have some decisions to make, or some decisions will already be made for you by the end of the month. It could be legal, but it feels like, well, whatever happens, even if it doesn't seem like it's in your favor, you're going to look back and go, that was in your favor. But really, this card, they're saying, like, it feels like that there's like you can see, I don't know if you can see, but there's a balance. You can see, I'm getting balance in karma. So what you've been putting out there will start to come, you'll start to see it coming back to you. All the good that you've been doing is not, going for naught. It's actually going to come back to you. My intuition is messing up my language this morning. I'm having a hard time talking. But if you have any lawsuits coming, or this could also be inheritances, this would be anything that deal with the law, contracts, they'll be made in your favor. So that's a really great sign for the end of October. So the card that jumped out, was the Seven of Earth. Again, this is what I was saying before, which is you have been planting so many seeds and going through a lot and clearing through a lot. The angels want you to know that the seeds are well planted, and things are going to start to, even though we're in fall, well, I guess you could look at it as like the harvest is start to come in. I was thinking things are blooming, but these feel like very fall colors to me. So it's like the harvest is coming in. So start to look for things, like even if it's small movement forward, things are starting to blossom in your life. So I just want to pull one card from the Mary Queen of Angels deck, and let's see what oracle card we have for the month. Flip that over, and let's see here. Compassion. Okay, this is in alignment with, I was saying, the Ace of Cups. Have compassion for yourself, number one, and for the people around you. I'm getting family. So a lot of you are the leaders, the spiritual, I don't even like to say spiritual leaders because it's not even the right word, but you may be the one who woke up first in your family. We are all on a path, and the timing is perfect. No one's ahead, no one's behind. We're just all on a path, and the light workers, we are leading the way, but it doesn't mean we're better. It doesn't mean anything other than that we've volunteered to lead the way on this spiritual awakening on the planet. And so just forgiveness is coming forward. People who don't understand you maybe have left you out of things, made you sad over the last, it's been like 3, 5, 7 years of just kind of feeling isolated. They're starting to wake up. So people in your close group, mostly is what I'm saying, obviously strangers too, give passion to, but like the people that you love that maybe there's been some rifts in the family, just be forgiving and gentle and kind. Everybody is doing the best they can right now. Everybody is trying to just get through it. And like I said, the energy this month will start to lighten up, so that's good. So just remember to have compassion for everyone. If you feel like for some reason they're showing me animals, if you feel like you need to tap into that love heart center in you and think of a child that you love or an animal that you love and project that heart-centered love and kindness and compassion to others that you might be in judgment of because they might not be acting exactly the way you would like them. But let's face it, we all go through times when we don't act the way we would like to act. So compassion. I think honestly that is the most important message of the reading. That's what they're stressing because all these emotional water cards. So anyway, again, keep your thoughts positive, make your wishes. I really think you're going to start to see your wishes come true this month. It did come up as the first card of the reading. I want to stress that because I know we need some positivity. We need some good news. So start paying attention, even if it's the little things that you've been wishing for. Watch them manifest. Make them manifest. Keep your thoughts positive so they do manifest. It's time to really put those manifestation skills into action. So that is it. I hope you all have a wonderful October. Happy Halloween to everyone. And I will see you in November.